Hey, are we back on? Oh, that was dumb. That was silly. I run out of internet. Oh, look at there we are. We're back on. I ran out of internet. Who does that? Who runs out of internet? Oh, go away. What is going on? Come back, YouTube. Come back, YouTube. All right. Oh, right, we're back. We're back. Okay, so that was silly. So I was connected to the workshop. What do you call it? Internet, and I drove out of the internet. Like I'm just out of range, so it dropped. I was supposed to get the 5G router that's now set up, so it took me 5 minutes to set that up. It took me, yeah, I was supposed to set that up first and then move the car so that we didn't lose transmission. But you know me and technology. So anyway, again, I've just got to lock up and then we're on the road. So, bear with me. How about I put another song on? Sorry, not sorry. But I won't be long. I just got to go and lock up. So, how about that song? And if it takes me two songs, how about that song and that song? How would I do it? Yeah, that's it. Those two songs. All right. Back in a minute. Back in a minute.
You see them everywhere, causing havoc without a care. Hog the right lane, they cannot share. The Ranger driver we cannot bear. Ego, would you even dare? The Lambo driver can't compare. Ranger drivers think they're great and the rest they love to hate. Watch them drive like idiots, causing lots of accidents. On our roads they are a curse. Ranger drivers are the worst. Tesla owner as well. Watch them drive like idiots, causing lots of accidents. On our roads they are a curse. Ranger drivers are the worst. Drive like idiots, causing lots of accidents. On our roads they are a curse. Ranger drivers are the worst. Watch them drive like idiots, causing lots of accidents. On our roads they are a curse. Ranger drivers are the worst. Ranger danger. Danger, danger. Ranger danger.
Where's the other song? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Oh, it's that. It's the original song. I haven't heard that one for a while. Alrighty, we are about to go. We're about to go. Where's that microphone? Hello, microphone. Yep, check 1 2. Alrighty. Oh, no point putting my seatbelt on yet. I've got to open the gate. So, bear with me.
JNR.
Junior.
Said, are we sure someone had a shower? JNR. Said by the looks of that shirt already.
Mate, it is so hot. It is so hot. There we go. Just camera. Where's the battery? It's not telling me my battery level. There's a display function thing. I can't remember. Oh, is it this one? There it is. All right, so the battery's not full yet. Anyway, sorry I cancelled us before. All right, give me a sec. I'm just going to pull out. Oh, the other thing is too, how Australians Kirks. Yo. All right. I will say this before I fire the engine up. Excusez-moi. So, I just went back to the shed, I locked it up, and as I was walking back, I see this big stream of water running from under the car. And I'm like, oh, all of this effort, and it's leaking. And then I had a closer look, and it's the windscreen washer bottle. It's leaking, which I already knew, so that's fine.
JNR. Said 42 down here, just not as humid.
42? You can keep your 42. You can keep your 42. All right, give me a sec. I'm just going to check. I did just have to double check. I know that sun's bright. I'm going to get out. Really need to clean the back window too. There we go. Ooh, it's been a while. It's been a while. Junior, leave Queensland for cooler weather. Mate, the best thing about, what is it? It's temperate. Temperate? Temperate? I can't say it properly. Where we have less of a variance between our mins and our max here in Queensland. Less of a variance. So, you know, like the last few weeks, it's been like, some of the days was like a high of 26, but a low of 23. So, whoopsie daisy. Checking my fuel. Ooh, all right, I think there's a petrol station not far from here that's usually got pretty cheap fuel for a BP. Yeah, the shirt's still wet, yes. Yes. I'll just get to the BP. Hopefully the camera's had enough time to fully charge by then. It was it was reading like 3/4 charged on the camera, so. Oh, you couldn't see that. There was some Aboriginal kids on the side doing these ones. So I give a little rev, and they want more. They want burnouts. They want you to lose your license. They don't care. They don't care if other people lose their license. You can have your week of 40 plus. That is for sure. 40 degrees plus down there. Well, I mean, you missed most of it, Junior. if you're up here. So I'll go and put some fuel in. I'm reading a quarter, so it's not going to get me up the coast. And I know the next petrol station would get me to, like I could get to the BPs at Caboolture, Moray Field, Caboolture, northbound BP. But they're almost always more expensive. So let's check. I'll let us know what I fill up here for. Basically what the price of petrol is here for both. I'll do both the lower one, the leaded, unleaded, and then I'll be putting premium in. So I'll do those two prices, and then we'll have a look as we go past the highway BP and see how much more they are there. So I'm passing a 7-Eleven / Mobil, and it's 164.9. That's not premium. No, I'm gonna have to stop. Red light. Nice. I was gonna turn, what am I turning on? Waze? No. Oh, and yeah, and I'll turn that camera on in a couple of minutes, so. I might clean my back windscreen too because it's dirty. No, but I can't really hear the Discord anyway. I'm not going to put my headphones on. I don't really need to hear. I can read the messages on my phone. So I can see exactly what you guys see. So if I freeze, I'll notice. Yeah, if the camera freezes, I'll know. I can see my volume's pretty okay. There's some sun. Well, that's another thing, Junior. Why would I want to put headphones on when I can listen to the exhausts? So 169.9, 169, 555, 5x5 for everyone. I don't have any sun visors in this car either. I took them out because I was tidying some stuff up. Although they just flopped down. Anyway, I shan't be heading into the sun very often, maybe once or twice. And the best thing about the petrol filler on this car, it's behind the rear number plate, so it's right in the middle. So it doesn't matter which side I fill up from. And I don't even need to go inside the BP because I got the BP app. Here we go. All right, so the price is 192.9. 192.9 for what I'm getting. And I think that's the most relatable one. And was at 169.9 for normal unleaded. All right. For those who don't have the BP app, the BP app's pretty good. So I'll bring it up. It knows where I am. It knows which petrol station I'm at. So I go pay for fuel. It goes, you're at Bracken Ridge. And I'm at pump 2, so I put 2. It doesn't know exactly which pump. So I put in pump 2. And then I hit proceed. And then it's going to tell me when it's good to go. So I will take the mic with me because I'm a nice person. And I'll take my drink with me too because I'll throw that in the bin. Please do not use your device whilst fueling. Start fueling. Pump 2 is ready. All right. So, flip down the number plate at the back. Cars don't do that anymore, hey? Here we go. Yep, 192.9. We'll see what it is on the highway BP. What else? I don't know, what else? It's not as hot out here. It's breezy. Very breezy. I don't know what size fuel tank this is. I think 70 litre. I've put in 30 litres so far. So let's say another 20 litres, 15 litres. I reckon it'll fit 50. I reckon I have 45, well, 50 litres? 50 litres. It's on 40 now. And it was a quarter of a tank. Well, say a quarter on the gauge, right? 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. That's $100 there. 53. Come on, can't be much to go. Here it comes. There it is. There it is, 56 litres. 56 litres. What's that in gallons? It's almost divide by 4. I know. It's like 13 gallons or something like that. Don't quote me on my maths conversion, please. Oh, look, and my app already says good to go before I even got the fuel cap on. Oh. I don't even have to go inside. All right. I was going to clean the back windscreen quickly because it is rather dirty. Yeah, it is dirty. So much dirt just sitting in my shed for a couple of weeks. That. It's like something's dripped on my boot lid. And it's disgusting. And it's dribbled. And I have no idea what it is. And it's not coming off very easy. I'll have to use some cleany stuff. All right, let's go. I'll also have to quickly message my friends and let them know I'm on my way before I hit the road. All right. All right, what's been said? Sorry I'm a bit late. Oh, Pickle, hello, mate. Afternoon nap. Sounds like you're getting old, mate. $50 minutes from where I'm going. All right, there we go. All right, so I'll be due in at 6 o'clock. Texting. ETA 6 p.m. All right, what else is going on? All right, this camera should last the trip, even though it's not fully charged. Should last the trip. All right, let's turn it on. All right. Yes. How are you, Pickle? Pickle with a capital P, mate. Capital P. All right. Okay. Let's change to this. No, not that. That's not what we need. What's going on? Let me do this one first. So I'll go here. I'll go this one, Sony cam. I have to go deactivate, activate. That's better. And then I go transition. Whew, there we go. All right, team, let's fire up the Falcon. There we go. Fuel is full. Temp gauge is, yep, just come up to where it needs to be. Oil's good, volts are good. Let's go. Let's hit the highway. Too many late nights. Too many late nights for the young fella. Oh, it's been a while. This way. I'm going this way. Turn a left here. I nearly forgot which way I was going. All right, should be cool now. Should be cool. All right, so about an hour to go. I'll do what I normally do at the end of the stream as I get closer to my friend's place. I'll just put the camera back on me. Oh, there was a lizard just on the shoulder on the left-hand side. It scurried away. So, all good. All right, so I'll bring up Waze. So, my speedo's currently reading 114 kilometers an hour, but I'm doing 90 now. 84. So 90 k's an hour is 2,500 RPM. More like, yeah, 2.5, 2550. Oh, I've got a hat here. I've got a couple of hats. Oh, there we go. That'll keep the sun out of my eyes a little bit. All right, back up to 100. So 100 is 2,900 RPM. See some eyes pulling off. A ute with a bunch of Aussie flags, just pulling off on the left there. I think one of his flags was starting to come off his bull bar. Where are all the mods? What mods are we talking about? Mods. Oh, mods. Right, so I thought you meant modifications, like car mods. Max ducked in and out before. Tezza ducked in and out before. Just taking notice of the young P-plater. Not a bad Commodore, like VZ Commodore, but that's the first time he's actually gotten out of the right-hand lane. So, and he only got out of the right-hand lane to let that Navara through. Yeah, I know. Well, and the other thing is too, well, that was before it turned into an 80 zone. The fact is, it's an 80 zone here, which means there is no keep left unless overtaking. Although I will talk about the cop. Oh, BT's there. G'day, BT. How are you? What's going on there? All right. now the Commodore's flying past. People just don't make sense sometimes. That's one of my values for driving is predictability. And when you drive like an idiot, you can't. Well, no one can predict what you're doing. Baz is back. So, again, forgive me for those who joined my stream at the start and I accidentally drove out of the... why do V6 Commodores sound disgusting? They just sound like wet, sloppy flatulence. Wet, sloppy flatulence. Good to have you guys all on board, especially you, BT. You notice I'm not mentioning going under overpasses. We're not on the Starlink today. We're giving the Wi-Fi. We're giving the 5G a crack. See if the 5G gets us to where we need to go today. I did bring it with me, so tomorrow we can use it if I think we will be not in very good 5G area. I think all the V6s. I think all the V6 Commodores sound like crap. Doesn't matter if it's the 3.8 litre, the 3.6 litre. I think they had a 3 litre as well. Right, so my temp gauge is actually reading slightly higher than it would be on a highway normally by like 2 bars. So but it seems to be staying there. So now you wouldn't think coolant would do that over rusty water. So maybe I need to just top it up again. But we'll keep an eye on it. I'll see you, BT. I know it's late in Wyoming, so take care, have a good night. And think of us tomorrow when we're celebrating Australia Day. Woohoo! Oil's good, volts are good. Fuel's already, it's like fuel's already dropped like to like an eighth of a tank. No, I'm talking about, hang on, Cal. Cal, was your Commodore wasn't a V6, right? I'm talking about V6 Commodores. I like the sound of V8 Commodores. V8 Commodores sound good. I think the 5 litre, the old Aussie 5 litre sounds better than the American LS's though, I will say, but they never made as much power. So Gertie's, don't know. Gertie's not working with you guys, no. I don't. It's like every time I turn this equipment on, it's different. I swear the gremlins get in and muck with my settings.
I swear. I swear. Well, Cal, we can have differing opinions. I have never heard a pleasant sounding V6 Commodore in my life. But that is my subjective opinion. Now, if you liked your V6 Commodore, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. It's a Jeep thing. It is a Jeep thing. I'm going to Budrum today. I'm staying over at my friend's place tonight, and then tomorrow we've got a bit of a drive for Australia Day. We're doing Australia Day drive. Hence I got the Aussie car ready. Hence I'm going to spend a very hot Australia Day in a car with no air conditioning and no power steering and no electric windows. Because I'm an Aussie. Just passing the weighbridges, about to pass the speed camera northbound Burpengary weighbridge. For those who don't exactly know where I am. Oh, Kia Carnival, how good are they? So we're getting close to the next BP. What did I fill up for? 192.9. 192.9, if I remember correctly. We'll see what the difference is to the next one on the highway up here, which is almost always more expensive. Just keeping an eye on the battery. I've changed my battery, I've changed my camera display now that I can actually see my battery display. So, still reading 3/4, so it'll make it, the front camera will make it to Budrum. Back to school shopping, Hannah's. That's something I'm never going to have to worry about ever. I'm sure Pickle will have a very similar, could have a similar conversation, if not already in the next few days. Right, just watching my needle on my temp gauge. So it's sitting at about 1/3. So no alarm bells, but like I said, if there's, how many little increments? So we got the bottom increment, the top increment, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's sitting on the 5th one, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, basically 14, 15, because the last couple of increments are like the red zone. So it's sitting on basically 5 out of 15, so 1/3 temperature. Which is still, it was before I did the water pump change and everything. It was, it would sit on 3. It would sit on 3, and then it would climb up to over half, so over 7 or 8 out of 15. At the traffic lights or when I'm idling. So in start-stop traffic. So it's closer to 5 than 6, but just above 5. So something so boring doing the shopping. Well, that's what most men say unless you're shopping for a car. Car shopping's not usually so boring. Right, so it's creeping up. It's moved ever so slightly. Oh crap, you know what? Did I miss the petrol? So I didn't even look at the fuel. Can someone go back and look at the fuel? I missed the petrol price. Can somebody go back, Pickle, if you'd like to? Can someone go back and see what the price of premium unleaded was 2 minutes ago at the BP northbound? I forgot about it because I was looking at my temperature gauge. So I'm trying to see if it changes with revs. Because I'm just sitting on around the 293,000 RPM. Now, and that's 100 Ks an hour. If I was in the Lexus now, to be sitting on like half that revs. So I did give it just a little bit of a boot, and the temp came down a little bit. I'm talking like a millimetre or two. I'm talking you can barely notice, but I notice because I'm analytical and I'm paying attention. I'll do this, but I'll go back a gear and just. Oh yeah, it's dropping. Right. So that would happen in my Subaru, and that was because there was an air pocket in there. It was like a big, it wasn't burped properly. So there is a chance that it hasn't been fully bled and burped properly. So 199.9 was that BP Ultimate? Henna's 199.9? Because if that's the case, it was 7 cents a litre more expensive at that BP we just passed on the highway. Why are these cars going so slow? It's 110 zone. It's literally 110 zone. That is stupid. That's like New South Wales stupid go slow rules. And if you're a P-plater sitting in the middle lane of 110 zone, don't do 100. If you're going to do 100, sit in the left lane. If you want to sit in the middle lane, which I don't like, but it's still the law, at least be doing 110. It's stupid to sit in the middle lane doing 100 in 110 zone. It's idiotic. Idiotic. It's moronic. It's stupid. What is it, Pickle? It's stupid. So 110 Ks an hour on my speedo, it's reading 130. So it's that far out. Well, and you know what? I'm pretty sure it's because this this dashboard isn't matched to this gearbox. I would say that the gearbox, which is where the speed comes from, I'd say this dashboard was matched to a 3-speed automatic, not a 4-speed manual. That's what I reckon. Hey, that's my number plate. Hey, this guy's got my number plate. That's my initials and my birth year. That's my number plate. Ripped off, man. Somebody got it before I did. She doesn't know, but she's got my number plate. She was grinning and smiling. And she's doing it right, driving in the left-hand lane, sitting on 110-ish. We've got a stop car up here. What's stopped? Looks like a Commodore or an Accord. What is it? No, looks like a oh, I got a Honda Accord. I got it. Well, I got my second choice, Honda Accord. That's a game I do like to play, is to be able to try and pick what car is ahead before your friends that you're driving with. So you got to pick. So Mazda 2 Shades is the 15. So it's under half, but it's higher than it was before I changed the water pump for this style of driving. So I'll check it again. Back down a gear, 3rd gear. Actually, I'll try 2nd gear. What's 2nd gear revs? Let's see if that knocks a bit of. So normally when you rev your car, you're producing more power, you're producing more heat. So temp gauge should come up. But if it goes down, I reckon there's a little bit of air still left in the system. That's what I reckon. Because it did, it's dropped down half a bar thing, half a thingy thing. I think when I backed it down to 2nd and gave it a little go, I think my fuel gauge went down quicker than my temperature gauge. But yeah, 3,100 RPMs, exactly 110. Oh, Bobby. G'day, Bobby. How are you, mate? Good to have you on board. Something a little bit different to the Kenworth, mate. The Falcon back on the road for Australia Day, the most Australian car that I have. So Australia Day's tomorrow, so I'm just pre-positioning myself so I don't have to get up so early in the morning. So staying at my friend's place tonight. So Baz, we don't have double demerit points in Queensland. We're better than that. So it was a carload of A carload of, I don't know, cool dudes, carload of cool dudes in the Mazda 2. Gave me the thumbs up and the, so, you give him a little, just give him a little. How have you been, Bobby? I've been lurking on some of your streams, or I've been sleeping in. I might have had a sleep in for the last day or two for the weekend, so. Wild Horse Mountain up on the right there, been there a bunch of times. Yeah, so double, I don't know, Bobby, that's a good question for Bobby, if they do like a double demerit point long weekend or public holiday weekend or something like that over in the States. Well, I mean, it depends. There's so many different states, and Bobby drives through most of them. You'd have to know the difference, the different road rules between different states. So this long weekend for Australia Day is double demerit point weekend in New South Wales. But as soon as you get up over the border to Queensland, we don't have that nonsense. So, small drive for you today, Bobby, good stuff. Not every day needs to be a 600-mile day. Beefies. Just looking at the truck stops here. Our truck stops have got nothing on America, that's for sure. Crazy. Pie shop? Beefies? Yeah, beefies. Well, the temp gauge is sitting on around 1/3, so it's not up to a half. So, looking all right. Okay, so Bobby, what happens is, if it's a long weekend, because there usually seems to be more accidents and then say more fatalities on long weekends, like public holiday weekends, stuff like that. So Queensland used to do it, a double demerit point. So if you get caught speeding, just say you get caught speeding doing 20 kilometres an hour over the posted speed, that might be a mid-range, I think that's like a mid-range speed sort of thing. That might end up being like 2 points and a $300 fine, something like that. But if it's a double demerit point weekend, you double the demerit point. So if you get fined on that weekend, it's 4 points, not 2. It's still the same fine as far as I'm aware, but it's double the points. So if you get caught with a phone in your hand in Queensland, it's 6 demerit points. If you got caught on a double demerit point weekend, that's your license gone. Hence, we don't have it. I don't know, maybe Aussie or, yeah, Aussie Baywatch. What's the fine in New South Wales for having your mobile phone in your hand or on your lap when it's not allowed to be? G'day Rob, how are you, buddy? Yeah, South Australia are pretty loose. I remember you didn't even need a roadworthy to buy and sell cars. I don't know, Rob, is that still the same? There's something on the road here. I'm just gonna, object on the road, yep, still there, yep. So, yeah, Rob, do you need to get a roadworthy when you sell a car to somebody and then the next person buys it? do they need a roadworthy, or can they just change the rego into their name without a roadworthy? Because I remember 20 odd years ago, you didn't need a roadworthy. And I was like, I suppose there has to be something good about living in Adelaide, in amongst all the serial killers there. Roger, Barry, that's cool. If it's 6 points, and you get, that's the thing, if you get caught with your phone in your hand on a double demerit point weekend in New South Wales, that's your whole licence gone in one go. So they come down heavy on you on double demerit point weekend, Bobby. Thing is, as I'm coming past the speed camera, I'm all good. There's a speed camera on the left there. Yeah, if you are in Queensland, if you get done for the same fine twice in a row, it's double on the second go, and that's all of the time. So there's no robbing Peter to not pay Paul. Put it that way. If you're into that sort of stuff, Cal, I'm not. Too many friends of mine waste their lives on that stuff. I don't know, well, I guess you could say Elon Musk is a successful kind of guy that partakes. Number plate. What, that is a temporary Australian. Absolutely no number plate on that Kawasaki. Bobby, there you go, there's a short. Same in America, same in Australia. You got idiots on motorcycles doing the same thing. And as much as I'd never do it, I can't tell you how many times I just want to put my indicator on and then change lanes in front of them and watch them take evasive action. Although I wouldn't do it to the back of this car. I don't need a motorcyclist in the back of this car. Anyway, temp gauge is sitting halfway between 5 and 6 on the out of 15 on the little notches, because it's a 45-year-old dashboard, so no digital about this. Actually, the odometer doesn't work. This car's been stuck on 257,000 for ever since I've owned it. So the speedo works, but it's out. The odometer doesn't work and the trip meter doesn't work. So I have no idea how many Ks I do per tank of fuel. And you know what, in this car, I don't care. Right, gotcha. I was just having a quick squiz at Bobby's comment. Yes, I have downloaded the video. You can tell it was my first go at using the GoPro on my helmet, because the first one wasn't too bad. The second one was not as good. I was like looking at the ground more than the road. How am I going to get it to you, Pickle? I think it's on my laptop, so I know you want a copy, but I don't know if I can email it to you. 351, Baz. 351. It's even on the number plate. Actually, the number plate is Dick Johnson Racing 351, DJR 351. And for any of our North American friends, Dick Johnson is a very famous Australian race car driver. There's my number plate again. Oh, commercial. So I've been done driving a commercial vehicle and speeding, and it's no points, but it's like it was like $4,000 or $6,000 or something absolutely crazy. So commercial is worth a fortune, but is no points. Look at everybody not getting into the left lane. Stupid, keep left and less overtaking. Ah, Junior's on the car jokes already. So anyway, I got my laptop with me, Pickle, so I don't have the GoPro, but I do have the video of the go-karting from Wednesday night. But like I said, how am I going to get it to you, buddy? So I'll be taking this turn off up here soon. Oh, no. Although people in the left-hand lane now that come on from Steve Irwin Way tend to not be doing 110. So I like to get into the left-hand lane early, but then you get blocked by all these slow-moving cars. So Aussie World is on our left, so I'll get past this rodeo. So Aussie World is on the left just there. That's where we're meeting tomorrow morning for our drive for Australia Day. We're meeting at Aussie World for Australia Day. Like, you don't get much more Australian than that. Let's, you know, it's gonna be a good day tomorrow. All right, let's get over. Nice shade here. Right, so I'm sitting on 6 out of 15 on the temp gauge. So as I drive, I don't have far to go now. Actually, I was just thinking which way I might go, but as I go through the revs and the gears, I'll keep an eye on it. I'll see when I'm idling. I'll see if it comes down. So I'd hate to put a new water pump on it and then it runs hotter than it used to. That'd be stupid. That'd be terrible. Right, so Bobby, in I think pretty much in every state in Australia, because all the licensing is done different states, you have 12 points on your main license. Like, so if you're a open driver's license, you have 12 points. So depending upon the severity of the fine, you will lose points or you gain points, whichever way they do it. But you've got 12 to play with. So, for instance, if you get caught with your mobile phone in your hand, it's a 6 point, you lose 6 points straight away. That's half your license gone. And if you then get that fine again within 12 months, you'll lose 12 points. That's your license is gone. Your license would be gone even if you don't get it in 12 months, but it takes 3 years to get your points back. It takes 3 years to start reaccumulating your points from fines and tickets and what do you call them, citations that you might have gotten, like a vehicle citation, traffic infringement. So it takes 3 years to start getting those points back. All right, temp gauge is ducked down to 5. And if you drink driving, I don't know if it's the same in America, but if you drink drive, it's a criminal offence, not just a traffic. It's not just a traffic fine. It's a criminal offence, so it goes on your record if you're unlucky enough. All right. I mean, temp's okay. It's like I'm not worried, but it's just not the same as it was before. Alrighty, so okay, no worries, Bobby. Very similar to there. And you know what? There's always nuances between all the different states. So it's not often in Australia someone will drive through 3 states on the same day. 2 states, yeah. Crossing the border, no problems. But not very often someone will drive through 3 states in one day in Australia. Maybe long haul, leaving. Like you might do it. Nah, you wouldn't. Nah, truckers, I don't even think truckers would be allowed to with their logbooks and everything, with their time management. So yeah. All right, just keep an eye on this. Oh, that's a bit rough. They've someone's used a grinder on the road. Oh, someone's talking about Sierra Cosworth turbos. Oh, Cal, of course. Oh yeah, they've been grinding some of the pebble bits on the road. Interesting. Alrighty. Well, I am where I need to be. And the camera, it did good. It's on half. So I'll charge it tonight. I will charge it tonight. Right, so I'm just gonna idle it here and just see what the temp gauge does. So it's back up to 6. I'll come back here, microphone. And the front door's been open for me because my friends know when I arrive. All right, so it does seem to be creeping up just sitting here at idle. This car needs a thermo fan, for sure. All right, that is almost at half. Right, so that's what it was doing before. There we go. We'll turn that off. Everybody,
Thank you. Thank you for joining me for that little drive. And also, apologies again for the stream.
Said hard on drugs to lose your license test a lot more people nowadays.
Oh, the whole drug
Cal
drug thing?
said easy to do SARGE, start in Victoria Cross into NSW, then into the ACT.
Oh, the AC doesn't class as a state. No, you're right. They've got slightly different road rules there too. So, okay, if you're talking about ACT, well then, fair enough. But what I'm saying is, not a lot of people do that. You know what I mean? That's not a lot of people are driving across 2 state borders in a day. Whereas in America, you'd blow past. You could go through 4, 5, 6 states in a day if you wanted to. So yeah. But what I'm saying, guys, I'm not saying it's not possible. What I'm saying is that not that many people are doing that. Whereas in America, you could cross 4, 5, 6 state borders in a day drive, no problems. That's what I'm saying. So you're going to have to know the nuances between so many different state laws. And I'm looking forward to studying it. Actually, here before I go. Won't be long, Paul. Cheers, mate. Roger. So, sorry if I blew your eardrums out, anyone wearing headphones. Now I can't remember what I was going to say, so it doesn't matter. All right. Again, thank you very much, guys. You guys all rock. I appreciate you all joining me for a drive. Now, tomorrow, Australia Day. I'll take my laptop in with me. I'll take my battery in and charge it up. I will put the upcoming post tonight, so everyone knows what time we're going to start tomorrow-ish. So I'll do that. I'll do that a bit later, and might see you guys tomorrow. And in the meantime, let's which song? This song. That one. All right. Good stuff, people. All right, thank you very much for joining. I will hopefully see most of you tomorrow, if not all of you, if you're not busy with all that stuff. Oh, look what I've done.